grand finals is going to be a repeat of winners finals, which is Asodimazze versus Videogamezyo. For those that are just tuning in, the winners finals was a very, very close 3-2 to Asodimazze. It was last hit, last round essentially, and Asodimazze managed to class it out. Peace, Muffin. Thanks for joining, my dude. I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, so this winners finals is absolutely mental. Videogamezyo is starting off with Liu Kang. He played quite well in the first game with Liu Kang, as I said, just missed out on winning. Really did a good job of reversal punishing with dragon kicks. Sorry, of keeping the pressure up with fireballs. Yeah, and was able to just keep the pressure on Asodimazze so that he couldn't just stay full screen and throw projectiles. But we shall see if he's able to do so in grand finals. So, grand finals, again, for those that don't know, if you're on the loser's side, it means you have to win 2 sets. Winner's side, you only have to win 1. If the loser wins 1, he puts the winner essentially into losers, and that's why it's called a bracket reset. So, yeah, Liu Kang. Oh, nice teleport at the start. That was mental. Big break. And Asodimazze has already learned from their first match, right? Because the last time that he did this exact combo, he broke on this point after the kick, which I think is forward 1-3, I could be wrong. He did the lash, but what happened with the lash was Jordan broke away here and was able to wake up, get a full punish. So you can see Asodimazze has already learned, because instead of ending it in the lash, he's ending it in the barrier, which is much faster recovery, meaning that he doesn't get punished by Liu Kang's wake up. So, but this is the worst situation again. Asodimazze, full life, full meter, just full screen, full everything basically. Liu Kang has to bust his butt to get in. Maybe he's going to throw a couple of projectiles for a trade, but other than that, oh, with punching the forward barrier. Yeah, the worst possible situation. There was nothing that the video games could do there. Even if he threw a fireball, any trade would have been in Cetrion's favor there. So this is, yeah. See, I was gonna say this is where the life bars are about even. That's when he's going to start throwing projectiles, because then he can still use the life as a resource to get in. But Asodimazze doing a much better job this time of jumping, of being not just backdashing, but being able to jump over the fireballs. And he's learned again. Look, with punishing again with the barrier, you can tell that he's learned a lot from their last set. Just not letting Liu Kang get the pressure started at all. Random dragon kick. Ooh! Tried to whiff punish the throw. Was too late. That is... Yeah, I mean... That went about as badly as it could go. You can just tell Asodimazze was 100% ready for his Liu Kang that time. You could see, you know... Didn't let him start the fireball trades, but jumped over it the few times he did it. Was much more patient in terms of when he backdashed. Instead of just randomly backdashing like he usually did, he was much more patient. Instead of just backdashing, he was waiting for the string and then backdashing and whiff punishing with barriers. You know, Asodimazze just played that really, really, really well. Jordan just wasn't able to get anything started, which is just like the nightmare basically against Cetrion. If you can't get anything started, then it just means you're just sitting there holding projectiles the whole game. So, but this is what we were talking about before as well, just to get back into it. So remember at the start we were talking about top tier players picking top tier characters. Sorry, when they're used to picking lower tier characters because they want to win. So we saw Videogamezyo pick Liu Kang in winners finals and almost win. You know, where we can see his main is Shao Kahn because he doesn't like the matchup with Shao Kahn. So, what does he do when he gets beat with Liu Kang so convincingly? Does he stick with Liu Kang or does he go with Shao Kahn? Switches straight to Shao Kahn. See, so this is the point that I was making at the start. So you pick Liu Kang because you feel more comfortable in the matchup and you know that he's a top tier character, even though you're better with Shao Kahn, right? So at what point do you decide to switch to the main, even though you know it's a worse matchup? This is why Jordan is smart, because he knows when it's time to pick the characters. He won't pick Shao Kahn against a bad matchup if he doesn't want to struggle. Like against Aaron Black, I know he prefers Jax. Against other certain characters, I know he prefers Jax. But in this instance, he picked Liu. He got bopped that first game, and he could tell that Asodimazze was completely ready for his Liu. So he'd rather take the bad matchup with a character he's better with than a better matchup with a character he's not as good with, even though the character is top tier, because he's more comfortable in the matchup. So this is what point that we were making before about when do you switch and what should they switch to. This is when it's time just to pick the main source, and he's got to ride it out because Liu Kang just wasn't going to work for him. You could tell by the ease that Asodimazze won that first game that it was time to switch. Jax is an even worse matchup against Cetrion because his buttons aren't as good in terms of plus frames. Like standing 1 is +4, and he doesn't have a reversal punish. So, but let's see how it plays out. So this is one of the worst matches, obviously, because Shao Kahn just doesn't do well against zoners outside of reversal soldier charge. But you can already see good chase down with the backdash, and this is what I'm talking about. See, the standing 1 is such a good button. The range is great, +4 on block, and a very consistent anti-air. Boom. You can already see the difference in pressure straight away. Let's just watch the beginning of the match again. So against Liu Kang, he was trying to throw fireballs. It wasn't quite getting in. Sometimes he was doing a bit of a random dragon kick. Straight away here, meets her in the air to air, reads the teleport, big throw, start the offense. Standing 1 in the corner is terrifying. Down 4, standing 1. What a confirm with that, the catch into the standing 1, into the next standing 1. Teleport, ready for the teleport throw. Back in the corner again, unlucky with the barrier, but you can already see the difference in life lead. So if you compare the first round with Liu Kang of Grand Finals compared to the first round with Xiao in the winners final, in Grand Finals, the difference is mad. Standing 4, standing 4. Standing 4, if you block a plus standing 1, it's 50-50. Like I said, it's +4. Chase down with the forward 2. Scum grabs, put her back in the corner. I mean, having your main character, even though you don't like the matchup, you're just so much more comfortable when you're being put in certain situations. This is why I always tell people to learn the game with one character first. Because even if you get smoked over and over again, eventually you're going to learn enough. If you lab it and you learn the frame data, you're going to get comfortable enough that you know that in X situation you're going to do Y. In A situation you're going to do B. And that you can see that with Xiao. Like with his Liu Kang, Jordan's Liu Kang is clean. There's no doubt about that. But you can just see that when he picks Shao Kahn, he's so much more comfortable when he's been put in exactly the same situations. He's able to get so much more out of it just because he's so ready. And obviously Shao Kahn does much more damage than Liu Kang if you confirm a combo as well. Whoop, sweep at the start, double dash, wave dash into throw. Again, a mirror of the first set. Shoulder tackle, catch this man. God knows, what did he press to get shoulder tackle? Maybe he tried to jump. Counter hit something. Boom. What's for breakfast? Jump kick again. Oh, I didn't think the jump kick was going to hit. Oh, the patience staring at each other. Could have punished that, but was worried about the barrier being amplified. Flawless block. See, now Asodimazze has to be careful of not only of forward 2, but of shoulder charge. Back 2, no confirm though. Standing 1 into the throw. I mean, that's the mix. My man. That's the mix, right? Standing 1 is +4. Savvy Mermaid, my man, thank you for the follow. You can just see straight away. Every time Asodimazze blocks standing 1, it's a mix-up. He's going to go for a throw, or he's going to go for a down 4, or he's going to go for another standing 1. And Asodimazze gets wrong every time. That is just not an option that Liu Kang has. There's no option that many characters have to have a standing button that's that plus. And the range of it is great, and it's a great anti-air. And you can just tell straight away. And you can tell that Videogames is playing pissed off as well. You can tell he hates it when people play lane, as most of us do. So you can just tell he's just playing like shoulder charges, man, like out of nowhere, bam, shoulder charge reversal, again, bam, shoulder charge reversal, both of them counter hits. So he's just ready. He's just mauling him now. He's just not gonna let Asodimazze breathe, and that's exactly how you beat Cetrion. Her reversal game is whack. Sweep at the start. He's swept 3 rounds and he's hit twice. Wave dash again, down 4, plus frames. Jump in, not anti-ed. Standing 1 again. How many times has he hit standing 1 into grab? What's for breakfast? Delayed wake up again. Jump 2 again. Finally gets a bit of distance with the barrier. Oh, I tried to flawless block that, but just missed it. Big jump by Asodimazze. Slowly starting to build momentum. You can see he's just trying to stay as far away from Shao Kahn as absolutely possible. He does not want to deal with Shao Kahn in his face. He doesn't want to deal with the plus frames. But look at the wave dashing. Closing the distance again. Throws the mug. He's throwing the kitchen sink at the guy. Oh, tried to punch the barrier. Just mistimed it. You can see Asodimazze doing a much better job. Oh, I wouldn't jump in though. That's when it's bad times. Oh, why is he jumping in? Oh. This is where he has to be careful. Well, I don't know why he jumped in. As soon as he jumped in, the life lead got equalized. Oh, I thought that was going to be a shoulder charge. Oh, went for the anti-air standing 1. Flawless block, good flawless block. Ah, unlucky. Yeah, literally sculpting. That's 100% right. Chipping at the stone walls. Chipping at all these boulders. Oh, what a punish on the spear. Just hurled that across the room. Down 1. Again into throw. No teching from Asodimazze. Big jump 2. He's scared to jump again. Standing 1 into throw every single time. He hasn't teched it. Not only has he not teched one, but he's not ducked or anything. He's just read it each time. Oh, 1-4 got him out of there. Gets hit with a barrier. Oh, almost got him with a shoulder charge. Was just a fraction of a second too late. But now Asodimazze is scared to throw throw boulders because of shoulder charge as well. Forward 2, good block on the overhead. Now it's in the corner. Oh, tried to back 3. So that was supposed to be a shoulder charge to shoulder charge the teleport, but his input got reversed, which is why he got back 3 by itself. Ooh! Big geyser whiff into the dark pressed, down 1 into annihilation. You're about to see it, folks. Told you. Kabonk. And that's going to be it. Down 2, finish the game. Ruby doo, yeah. Rodorackle. But you can see as soon as Videogamezyo gets in, Asodimazze is struggling. Double down 1, the Mirko. Into throw, hasn't taken a single throw. Ooh. Big block on the barrier, no punish. This is where it's bad times in the corner. Gonna see a teleport, yep. Triple backdash, went for the geyser, but got the forward 3 instead. Just a stagger game, man. Shao Kahn's stagger game is really tough. Oh, went for the jump 2, no confirm from the jump 3. Double dash throw. This is what I like to see. Scum grab. Oh, just got the meter. Oh, the BM. The BM blocking. I'm telling you, he's playing angry. You can tell. All these forward 2s, all the shoulder tackles. He just doesn't want to give Asodimazze the room to breathe. And that's exactly how you beat Cetrion. You know, you cannot let her get her stagger game. Because her stagger game is actually quite strong. If she gets... I mean, you're never going to see Asodimazze do it. Because Asodimazze is... he plays such a zoning-based Cetrion. But somebody like Dragon, if you watch Dragon Cetrion, you'll see that her stagger game is really strong, especially the auto shimmy. But, you know, she just can't get anything started. She's getting absolutely mauled by Angry Jordan. Hulk mode. Activated. Oh, didn't skip the start round. What happens at the start? Jump. Oh, jump kick. Oh, nah, yeah, nice break. I'd take that break. Down 4. So you see all of these down 4s that... Oh, nice block on the Annihilation, but no punish. All of these standing 1s, you see Asodimazze blocking the down 4 afterwards, right? All of those down 1s, standing 1s rather, can be throws, because he's still not ducking. He's still not ducking because he's worried about the... After the standing 1 for some reason. Oh, just missed the confirm. Oh, good read. No break. I was going to say, but he hasn't rolled once on wake up. Oh, nice anti-air sweep. See, again, the pushback on Cetron's normals is mad as well. You block the normal, then she's full screen again. Oh, what a jumping 2! I would have gone for the down 2 there. Oh, down 3. I think that's it. Oh, almost. Spear. Oh, chucks the monk. Let's go. Match point. This is for the reset, by the way. So if Videogames wins this, he has to win another 3. The next person has to win another 3 out of 2 out of 3 set. Sorry, 3 out of 5 set. You see, since he switched to Liu Kang, switch away from Liu Kang rather, he's just been decimating Asodimazze. Big roll, but still, there wasn't a punish, but he reacted in time for the roll before Asodimazze could do anything. You'll notice he's throwing less boulders as well now because he's scared about getting shoulder tackled. Oh, punish the barrier. Forward 2. Oh, wake up down 2, the online. You can just see, he's not throwing, can you see he's not throwing rocks now? Oh, what a punish! Let's see that again. He's been looking for that a couple of times. You'll see Cetron goes for the teleport and you see Jordan whiffing standing 1. And then he finally got him with it. Donk, 300 damage. Delayed wake up into teleport. Like, still scared to throw rocks because he doesn't want to get shoulder tackled. 6 back dashes in a row. The Asodimazze special. No anti-air. I would have put money on that being standing 1. Finally tries to techs the wrong way. Down 4. Sweep. Oh, and again. Oh, and another fatality. And just like that, the bracket has been reset. This fatality is so grim. Giblets. So, you know, switching away from the Khan was a very, very smart choice again, even though it's not the best matchup. You can tell that he's much more ready. Standing 1 teleports on reaction. Standing 1 as a mix-up +4. He's got throw off it every single time. He's got a lot of mileage off jump 2. He's made Asodimazze scared to throw boulders because he's shoulder charged it on reaction however many times in a row now. Yeah, he's just not letting... Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I love doing commentary / analysis. It's really fun. And you learn so much more about the game when you watch high-level people play. Because they just have strategies and styles that you just don't see. I find that when you play people online, you just tend to see the same few play styles played in, you know, like maybe for better or worse. But when you see top-level players play, then you definitely learn more about the game. But Asodimazze just has to be less scared, I think. Yeah, throw more rocks, even though he's been getting shoulder tackled, because those rocks are +3. So if they don't get flawless blocked, so by not throwing them, you're missing out on one of your best, like, basically mid-screen frame traps. But we can see already off to a flying start as Videogamezyo. Ooh, big barrier anti-air, that was vital. Because if he'd had hit that jump 3, that would have been a lot of damage, because he had 2 bars. Does far teleport cost meter now? Oh wow, I didn't know that. Huh. Shows you how many Cetrions I've played since the patch. See again. Oh, and that was a big break. That wasn't a great break because now he's used up all of his meter. Fatal Blow beats meter every single time, so you have to be careful if you want to break from a combo. Oh, and then down one annihilation. If you want to break from a combo and they've got meter, you have to be very, very, very careful because... Sorry, if you want to break from a combo and they've got Fatal Blow, you have to be very careful because Fatal Blow beats Breakaway every single time. So if you saw there, let's just watch that again just so you can see it as an example. So Asodimazze gets shoulder tackled because Jordan's been on point punishing those rocks. You saw the break because he didn't want to eat the rest of the combo, but I think maybe he forgot that Jordan had Fatal Blow and he just flipped straight into the Fatal Blow. So yeah, you just have to be very, very careful when you do it. Because obviously it has to be at the apex of the combo when you're in the air, the juggle, and then he just gets down one annihilation. But yeah, just have to be very careful. Be very, very careful if they have Fatal Blow because it's a very strong option to stop. Well, not stop, but just to counter breakaways completely. Asodimazze, his stagger game with Citron isn't great. Tends to just do the same couple of strings and finish them off. I think he tends to use them more just for the pushback so he can get distance rather than relying on stagger game to start any sort of offense. Offense, sorry. Oh, losing my voice. This is my stuff chatted in ages. You can see again Jordan with the standing one. Oh, he's done that before as well at the start of the very first game on this level because it was against the Liu Kang. He did the same thing. Jordan was ready for it that time. The interactable into teleport. Oh, and he's done that a couple of times too. So Jordan, see how ready Jordan was with the standing 1-4. Not able to confirm it though. Just missed it. Oh, tried to whiff punish. Got sweep instead. So much patience, because if you don't flawless block those rocks, like I said, they're +3, you get a free geyser if they press a button or try and do anything afterwards. It's literally a full screen frame trap, so you have to be so careful. Oh, nice job there though. You can see that Jordan was starting to overextend. Good job by Asodimazze to pull the trigger on the Fatal Blow there. Take the round, stop the pressure. He doesn't have the Fatal Blow anymore, but I think now neither of them do. So this will be an honest game 3. Wave dashing. Ooh, I don't know if he meant to spear there, but... Oh, nice challenge. He's been trying to do that a couple of times as well. Teleport, shoulder charge on reaction to a teleport. You can see as well the amount of times he's jumped like cleanly over these barriers. I don't know if it's just because Asodimazze is panicking and doing them a bit late, but... Delayed wake up, jump 2. Ooh, no confirm on the jump 2. Good block on the overhead though. Every time he blocks this, I think this is 1-1-2. Every time Jordan blocks this string, he sweeps afterwards and he gets a counter hit every single time. He's just able to keep that distance. Just oh, nice stuff on that and the hammer because that would have chipped him out. No anti-air on standing 1, but he'll take the trade. Down 2. He's won. How many has he won in a row now? 3? 4? He's won 4 in a row. 4 games in a row. As far as I'm aware, again, Asodimazze doesn't play another character. Yeah, it does. The teleport, and they've made the teleport so both teleports, if you're quick enough, you can punish. But they've made the far teleport recover even slower after the patch. So, teleporting, no character has a free teleport. If a character is teleporting next to you, they're never plus. So, if you're ready for it, especially a close range one, you should always be able to get a button before them. So that's another tip. People are never plus on teleports. Raiden, Scarlet, Scorpion, Cetrion, none of them are plus. they teleport right next to you, they are never ever plus. So you can always challenge with a down one or a standing one if you're ready. If you get the read. Yeah, definitely. Definitely it is. Especially depending on where you do it. So, you know, as you can see, he teleported, he thought he was going to get a far teleport. No, Scorpion's is actually a high now. So you can actually duck Scorpion's teleport. If he just does the unamplify. If he does the cancel, teleport cancel, it's a high and it's not a hit. If he does the normal teleport and doesn't amplify it, it's a high. But I think if he does the normal teleport and amplifies it, it's a hit. It's a mid. But he's not plus. You still have to amplify it. So if he does any of his initial options, you can down one him. You can actually down one the normal hit if you're quick enough. Well, you could with Garrus anyway, but that's because he has a 6-frame down one. But yeah, being able to teleport is such a vital tool in this game. That's why I think it's silly that they give it to characters with such strong zoning abilities. The Cetrium does not need a teleport. It'd be very interesting to see what her third variation is. Oh, sorry. Oh. A weird production thing there. Count the standing ones into throw. Asodimazze has teched one throw. Oh, nice read there on the throw there. Why tech when you can uppercut? No punish on the non-amplified barrier. Oh, grabbed him out of doing something. Forward 2, pressing a button, and this is going to be all she wrote. Honk. Oh, not quite. It is now. Blocked jump kick into annihilation for the last breath. Again, I mean, look how many times. Let's do a drinking game. How many times has Asodimazze not blocked? Not take the throw, sorry. Good tech. Okay, the overhead. Finally takes the first tech. Oh, down one. I thought he was going to get something there. Didn't take that time there. And then from this distance, you can see each time now, Asodimazze. So this is, look how far away he is. This is the sort of distance that Cetrium wants to play at, right? Cetrium wants to keep you as far away as possible so he can get the rock started, so he can get the blasts, you know, the barrier, all that good stuff, right? But you see, what Asodimazze does here on Wake Up is, well, I think he tried to roll, but then he doesn't do anything because he's scared, because he's been punished with forward 2, he's been punished with shoulder charge, and he's been punished with sweep, all from this range. So that's one thing that Shao Kahn has that a lot of characters don't have, is the ability to, even though he's bad against zoners, he has a lot of options, especially against a Cetron like Asodimazze that he knows is going to backdash or jump. He never just blocks on Wake Up. So he's got so many options that he can use, and now Asodimazze, you see, he just blocks. He's like, oop. Like straight away, he's scared. Now he's missed that opportunity to roll. He's like, usually you'd throw a boulder or you try and do like a geyser or something or a fire blast. Every single one of those options has been punished by Videogamezyo. So you can see, not just as a Shao Kahn player, but he's doing a really good job of again. Look how far away he was when he swept him. Every single time you can see it. Every single time he's done 1-1-2, he's been swept. I think that's 1-1-2. Apologies if that's not what that string is. He reversal sweeps does Videogamezyo because he knows it's going to counter hit. See, 4-3-4, no confirm. Or try to anti on anti-air. It's a bit tough to anti-air from that height because they're already coming down as you're anti-airing. It has to be a bit more preemptive. Throwing barriers. Oh, little wave dash, 4-3, expected the throw I think, which is why I got hit by the 4-3, but there was no confirm. Tried to flawless block, just missed it. He hasn't been hit by one geyser dashing either. Oh, 4-2 just misses. Tried to anti-air again. Etc. and drag jump kick is, oh, I don't know if he meant to. Now we're starting to see Asodimazze get a bit more... Ooh, big shoulder there. I'm not sure what he tried to do. But you're starting to see Asodimazze getting a little bit more aggressive, right? He's realised that trying to backdash and just throw rocks is getting him punished. So he's trying to mix it up a little bit. You see him doing a lot more. He did 2 jump 3s in a row there. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, bad punish though. Got away with that. Down one into barrier, not punished. Good block in the overhead that time. Oh, tried to punish the barrier that time. Good amplification from Asodimazze. Are we going to see... Let's see. We're starting to see a little bit more of him being aggressive now. Like forward jumps, moving forward, trying to stagger. Because Videogames has got his number. Oops. Forward 2, I think that was. It's not an anti-air. Oh, big whiff on the throw. Good punish. Nice side switch. No break though. Didn't need to. It's only 200 damage. That's the first time he's been hit by a raw geyser. Oh, threw an up rock. Try and predict the jump. See again, he's doing a much better job of mixing up when he's jumping back and jumping forward. You know, Jordan's trying to... Oh, I tried to punish the barrier again. Jordan's trying to anti-air, but he's just not getting the timing right. And just like that, I think that's the first game that he's won since the reset. 1-1. But you can see that the difference there was the mixing up of the different pressures. So again, instead of, and I've just said it, but instead of just doing like backdashes and throwing rocks that he was getting punished with, he was doing much more offensive stuff. And you could see that he's realised that Jordan is struggling anti-airing the jump kick, so he's going to just jump. He did 2 in a row. So yeah, you can see Asodimazze is doing a good job of adapting here. He's not letting himself get strangled as much with the pressure from the standing 1 and the down 4. And he's not throwing rocks at silly times either, so he's not getting reversal punished with shoulder. So now Jordan's going to have to, I think, be a bit more patient, because that super aggressive style was working at the start, but now Asodimazze has slowed down the pace a little bit and is changing it up. Jordan is going to have to be a bit more patient and maybe just hold off the aggressiveness for a little bit, because he's starting to do like random shoulders and get punished. Well, obviously they're reads, but because Asodimazze isn't doing as much stuff, the shoulders are getting blocked. So that's 1-1. Oh, sweep at the start again. That's the first time that hasn't worked in a while. Rocks again, backdashing. Are we going to see an aggressive jump from Asodimazze? Nope, just stayed out. There you go, see? I told you, it was only a matter of time. Going for those aggressive jump-ins now, because he knows he can get away with them. And then he takes a step back. Oh, no punish on the boulder. He's doing a really good job of amplifying and not amplifying the boulders. The barrier rather. Oh, and big, very good. Well, I could have got more there from the blocked annihilation, but still managing to get any punish is good, and pushing Videogames back full screen. Good tech. You can see that he's done that a couple of times. He's tried to forward to the barrier, but he just gets hit. It's so active. You can see he just gets hit by like the last remnants of the hitbox. And again, you can see slowing down the pace. He's not getting as much mileage out of the shoulder charges, out of the forward 2s. Maybe he's getting a bit impatient because of how Asodimazze is playing, which is obviously understandable. It's very frustrating to play against such a lame style. Standing 1 down 4s, the video game special. What did he punish? Oh, that's -9. So yeah, 8 frame punish. There you go. Boom. Finally, the first time I've seen somebody punish that in ages. Delayed wake up. Just see him going crazy with the standing 1 down 4s. But then now, as soon as Citron gets out of the corner, it all starts all over again. Tried to go for a sweep. Oh, big jump kick. Max Damahe, 400 on the dot. Back 2, flawless block but no reversal. Again, big jump kick. Man, this style is so frustrating to fight against. Oh, he'll take the trade. Too slow to do anything. Yeah, he's happy to take trades from that distance because he'll get the chip. And if he hits 3 spears, he gets a crushing blow in his 1-2, 1-3. So, he's happy to take those full screen trades. Oh, tried to spear again there. I think missed the input. I think those fire blasts are what Asodimazze has to deal with, are getting the most mileage out of. Yeah, so you can see him starting to go to it more now. Oh! He's trying to stagger. Oh man, it's just a really tough game. Oh! Down 2 that throw, that was a nice reaction. But then again, how many times have we seen, speaking of nice reactions, how many times have we seen Videogamezyo blow straight through? Oh! Just recovered in time. How many times have we seen Videogamezyo blow straight through those rocks with a reversal shoulder? Oh, missed time to jump slightly. That barrier is so active. Oh, just out of range. That was unfortunate. Down 2. Oh! It's going to be a big climb back. Yeah, and then 2-1, just like that. 2-1 up. So you saw the Liu Kang pick get smoked. Then switching to Shao Kahn, completely threw Asodimazze off. Got the reset. And now you can see Asodimazze has not completely changed. He's changed just enough of his game that he's now throwing video games off. So, you know, like with the rock, not throwing as many rocks, but throwing enough rocks at full screen just to keep that distance, using more fire blasts. He's getting the distance much. He's just through attrition is able to get the barriers more now, like the range of the barriers. You see that Jordan isn't jumping over them as much. He isn't able to punish with forward 2 as much. So, yeah, nice counter adaptation from Asodimazze. And again, as I said, I've said it a million times today, but the hardest bit about fighting Cetron is keeping yourself focused. It's such a grind. Every single fight, every single round, every single % of damage you get on Cetron is a grind. None of it is free. You have to just grind. Jump over the rocks, jump over the barriers, block the geysers, block the fire blasts, react to the teleports, you know? She's just designed to be as annoying as possible. So you're not just grinding yourself, you're not just grinding her down, but you're getting ground down yourself, and you have to try and keep that patience and keep that focus. Right? It's not just a thing about being patient for one round. You have to be patient. Videogamezyo here has to be patient for 2 sets. You know, he's not just being patient for one game or best 2 out of 3 in Combat League. He's being in a major tournament, in grand finals of a major tournament, he's had to be patient, and he's already played him in winners finals as well. So 3 sets versus this Cetrion. He's had to try and keep his focus and not lose his cool. So I'll take that trade on the rocks. Oh, almost. That barrier is her best move. But there you go. When she guesses wrong, she does eat a full combo. 320. Big roll. I'm surprised Jordan didn't go for a sweep there, because that would have hit. Finally teching. Oh, just missed with the confirm on the shoulder. Jump kick again, not anti-ed. Is that down 1 or standing 1 into throw? Down 1 into throw. Cetron's in the corner. Oh, tried to punish the barrier. It's so hard to punish. Neither of the barriers is safe. Not the non-amplified, nor the other amplified barrier is safe. But it's just so tough to punish to know when. Ooh, what a chase down. Yeah, neither of the barriers is punished, but is safe. Sorry, but the mix-up is when is he going to amplify, and are you going to be able to flawless block the second bit, probably close, so that you're close enough to punish it. Went for a forward 4, gets checked. So you see, he can see the barrier. He knows the barrier is coming. He tries to punish it, and then she amplifies it. That's the mix-up. Yeah, especially online. Yeah, especially online, when frame data is a myth. Oh, just missed with a jump 2. Gets the throw instead. So much mileage out of throws. Catches the jump. Oh, what a conversion. Had to break there. Anti-air, finally getting the anti-air. See, this is why, when you're in the corner, never jump against Videogamezyo. Doesn't matter which character you are. He does a little backdash, standing 1 into full combo. Doesn't have the meter to kill. Oh, but it does. All of that from a standing 1. So again, he keeping his focus, not letting those 2 back-to-back rounds losses affect his confidence. Lots of really nice jump-ins there with a difference in that match. Jumping over the barriers, getting lots of jump 2s, lots of mileage out of throw steals, and then right at the very end being able to anti-air that jump kick was obviously the difference between winning and losing. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he has another character. So this is the last game. Last game, reset, grand finals, Xiao versus Cetrion. Let's go. That's the first grab I think I've seen Cetrion hit all set. Oh, just missed on the punish of that geyser. Being very patient now. You can see Videogamezyo not getting hit by the barriers. Double down 1. Double down 1 may seem like a scrubby thing, but you know, if you know that they're going to try and challenge with a standing button after the first down 1, there's no reason not to press it again, and that way you get the check, right? Ooh, with the standing 4. Ooh, that was an interesting interaction. Didn't confirm on the standing 4. Just missed the throw range, and then Asodimazze just missed with the down 2. Again, you can see, like I said, this is -9. It's not safe. But you can't, trying to punish that online is a myth, but Jordan fully ready. Good patience of Asodimazze to block the forward 3 and not get shimmied. Standing 2 again, not confirming, but you know, he only needs you to block 1 standing 1 and then it becomes a throw. Goes for the chip. Yep. You can trade that with a down 2 there, which is what... So when Shao Kahn does this up hammer to you, you can trade with a down 2. However, when you're on that much life, he knew it was going to kill, so he was happy to take the trade. So good round 1 from Videogamezyo. A counter hit again, fully ready for the teleport. And you notice as well, Videogamezyo hasn't let Asodimazze. Yeah, he did. Just that palm, like whoo, that sweet summer air, sweet spring air coming from Cetrion's palm, the potpourri palm. You had noticed that he hasn't let Asodimazze jump and wake up once. Asodimazze has tried a lot of times, but he hasn't... Oh, there you go. Apart from that one time. Dang it! Commentator's curse. That's the first time that Asodimazze has got away with a wake-up jump. I think maybe because Videogamezyo expected to roll with the jump 2, but wasn't punished for it. No anti-air again on the jump 3. This is going to be a steep hill to climb now. This is where you don't want to be. When Cetrion has a big life lead... Oh, good jump! Oh, he had to break that. The wave dash is terrifying. Look at the wave dash! Look at the wave dash. Look how much distance he comes. Whoop! And just like that, he's right next to her. No anti-air again on the jump 3. No anti-air again. I mean, these jump-ins are just costing... Oh, the down 2. Oh, went for the shoulder. That was a big read. Dude, it's giving me... I've already seen it, and it's giving me more grey hairs. It's already giving me more grey hairs. So this is it. Game point. Big spear at the start. Oh, went for the jump 2. Gets hit out of the air by the Infernal Blast. Sweep, down 1. The Shao Kahn special. Back throw into the corner. Not teched. Oh, forward 2. Big roll. Another Infernal Blast out of the down 2. That was almost a mirror sequence of the first sequence of this round. No tech from Jordan. Very uncharacteristic. He's punished that every single time. Goes for the buff. I'm not sure that was wise. Maybe should have gone for the damage in the corner, but he wants to try and hit a down 1 into an annihilation. Or could have confirmed there. I mean, he's still getting buffed on his throws. Like that did 170 instead of 140, but I'm not sure if it was worth sacrificing the corner pressure. But then she does have a teleport. Life almost even, can't punish from that range. Double backdash, jump, no anti-air again, down 1, is expecting the throw but didn't get it. No punish on that string for the first time, unfortunate. Oh, the guys up, forward 2, punish! Oh, this was... This was like the most soul-crushing thing I've ever seen. So, let's just look at this last sequence again, right? let's just look at this last sequence again. I don't know why he didn't just fatal blow, right? So he got the punish. Bad geyser from Asodimazze, right? I almost frisbeed my phone out of the window. Everybody, so there were 6 of us on holiday in this cabin, and I went, no! And everyone at once sort of assembled like the Power Rangers because they didn't know why I was screaming. I just went, no! And almost threw my phone out the window. He could have just done... See, so this is a perfect example though, right? Remember how I always say fatal blow beats breakaway, right? That was a very, very, very brave breakaway from Asodimazze there, right? Because he's already been caught by this exact combo earlier on in the set. So it was a game-winning point. He had nothing to lose by breaking away. This is the only instance where I would recommend breaking away, is if it's the game-winning combo and you've got no other option, you break, right? Even though I always say fatal blow beats breakaway, in this instance he had absolutely nothing to lose by breaking away there, right? If he did, because you know, if he breaks away and Shao Kahn hits the crushing blow, the fatal blow, he'd already hit the fatal blow. So you know, you're already in the mix, right? So he'd hit confirmed into the fatal blow. He launched at that point. Breaking away, because breaking away sometimes can cause certain supers to whiff, like this one, fatal blows to whiff. But yeah, really smart decision to break there by Asodimazze. Whether it was smart rather or desperation, who knows? But yeah, that was unfortunate as F, because he had Jordan actually had the game won with the 4-2-1. That was 4-2-1 into fatal blow. Does that? I don't know if that sometimes that doesn't combo, but I don't want to see the end of that again. But yeah, so that's grand finals. I mean, you might as well watch it to the end. It does combo. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he went for the shoulder there. And that's it. I don't know why he went for the shoulder there. That was soul destroying. But, you know, I texted him afterwards, and you could just see, bless him, he put on Twitter afterwards that he was really upset that he left everyone, he said, sorry for letting everyone down. The amount of support he got from everybody telling him that, you know, he represented really well and he should be really proud of himself is immense. Yeah, I know. He just feels really, because he is a really humble dude. I think he just, because he has so much support now, I think he just feels, I don't know, I don't want to say obligated, but, you know, because he's got so much support, he just wants to do well for everybody, basically. But yeah, he played sick. Yeah, dude, he did the UK, he did the European scene proud, he did the London scene proud, he did Shao Kahn proud. You know, everybody that supports him and knows him, he did proud. And I said to him, I texted him, and I was like, look, man, you're young, you know, if you don't make the finals this year, you've only entered 3 tournaments this year, right? Right at the end of the year. Next year, you'll be able to go to a bunch more tournaments, you'll be much more ready to compete, and you'll be a shoo-in for the finals. Yeah. 100%. So, I mean, that was a sick top 8 though. I think that's one of the best top 8s I've seen. GG's to Asodimazze for winning. You know, he had to hold his patience and focus as well, because he was getting crushed those first couple of games, especially after the reset. So yeah, GG's to him. GG's to Jordan. GG's to everybody as well. Arn Kratos put on a show. Mirko put on a show. Foxy and Dizzy always representing, and MK Azerbaijan as well for getting to top 8.